Well, we're now into October and the season unfortunately has flown by. End of season golf competitions are happening at the moment, so it's quite sad. I'm not a great autumn fan, if I'm honest. I like getting through to the new year, getting the season in front of you, but before you blink it's gone. So unfortunately we are there at this moment in time, and the weather has declined dramatically over the last 2 weeks, and up until mid-September the south of England was actually really good. It was really dry, golf courses looking brown, looking strong, and then wow, we've had storms now for 2 weeks. And interesting, looking at weather data, September ended up on many weather stations the highest they've seen in since they've been collating data, 15 to 20 years. So that's quite something actually. So that last 2 weeks, and courses are feeling it. You walking courses now, they're feeling damp. Unfortunately starting to see stakes and hoops come out, so it's quite sad really. So it's not really an uplifting agronomy update this week. The big thing at the moment is disease, and one thing I'm getting asked a lot. Good news with disease actually is dollar spot is now on the back foot, so that's good. But one thing I'm getting asked a lot is how do you predict it? And a lot of guys are asking about Smith Kerns, GDD, growth potential. The one thing I would say is I think you need to use a lot of models. I don't think there is one there at the moment. Smith Kerns for dollar spot I think is very good, but for Fusarium still a little bit unsure on that. Using certain guys are using GP, having building up to 10, so you start, if it's 100% that's 1, next day it's 100% that's 2, and then they apply a fungicide when they get to 10. So that could mean you have to apply a fungicide every 10 days, but if it goes to 50% then that could be to 20 days. So I think all those things are very good. You've got guys doing blogs, you've got the Syngenta doing their Turf Advisor app, so there's lots of diseases, and I think use all of them. Get into it. GDD is very good, they're all very good, but then also you've got your eyes as well, so that's something to to use. So that would be my advice on disease prediction models. And then lastly, renovations. October is a renovation month. Guys are now pushing hard, so if you're golfers, you've seen your golf course not quite on point, it's because they're starting to work on their greens, work on their tees, work on their approaches, and especially fairways, and get them done. So that's October is definitely a renovation month for me.